Hey gang, today we're talking about rifle setup, and this is part of our rifle series. We're going to talk a little bit about setup and how you can set your rifle to work for you and not against you on the range, thereby making you a little bit faster and more accurate. So Brendan, let's talk about your setup or the concept of the setup first.
Yeah, so every rifle will come from the factory with its stock condition, right? And it is up to you to tailor that rifle to your specific needs. And for this purpose right here, these are me and Ernie's home defense rifles. So we shoot it in a sense that we're doing it tactically, right? So it's a little bit different than if you were doing it long range. So the first thing that I set up is the grip, okay? Depending on your hand size, depending on your thing, I think me and Ernie actually have very different grips right here. This grip right here allows me, a BCM grip allows me to get all the way high up, right? Compared to like a traditional A2 grip. That's the very first thing that I do, because especially when you're doing tactical stuff and you're running around, you want a high firm grip, right? So that your thumb can be set up on that safety faster. Second is to mitigate proper recoil. You don't want this all the way in. You also may or may not want it all the way forward, but there's a way, right? You want to measure it towards your hand. So this is all the way out. As you can see, it's still too far for me. So I'll bring it back maybe 1 or 2 clicks. And that's, this right here is a supported thing for me.
And so what really Brendan is describing here, the length of this stock, basically from his hand to the end of the stock, is about the length of his forearm. Yeah. So comfortably he can reach the grip with his arm or elbow bent 90 degrees, okay? Yeah. So that's one way to measure your stock. Just get your arm out, measure it 90 degrees. You can comfortably touch the pistol grip, and there you go.
Yeah, and then for me, I put a vertical grip, or you can put a hand stop, and I put it up here close to the end of my rail, but specifically I put it there so that when I present the rifle, I'm not reaching so far, right? I'm reaching enough where I still have a little bit bend on my elbow so I can bring that rifle back up to my body. So that's how I set up my rifle.
Great. And similarly, I have a different pistol grip here. Just my preference. So whatever you prefer, whatever is comfortable for you, whatever grip angle is comfortable for you, that's fine too. I also have an adjustable stock that I adjust the same way that we described for Brendan. I use a finger stop as opposed to a more pronounced vertical grip, just because I don't like to have that much real estate taken up on my handguards and things like that. Other than that, as far as setup goes, I think that having an optic at the right placement, proper eye relief, obviously zeroed, and having it on the proper riser is important. So that way, when you are actually employing this rifle, it's working for you. You don't have to duck your head because your risers are too small or anything like that. Those are the things that I would think about as far as setup. And the specifics really goes down to the individual. What specifically you like, this grip, that finger stop, this kind of buttstock, this optic, this riser, those are all specifics. But ergonomically, you want to set up the rifle so it's comfortable for you. Hey gang, every Tuesday we drop a video for you, so if you want to stay in the know about training tips, gun mods, and all the things, challenges, and even sometimes all the crazy laws that are coming out, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss a one.